All right. Had a few folks asking me about what's going on with my ATKs since last fall. Um, First of all, I had a nasty injury late September where I had an over the bars excursion on my YZ250X and I broke my collarbone. And it has really been a struggle. It's been 5 months this past Friday. And man, it is really bothering me. Then, of course, I had a little bit of an injury. Last week we had some bad storms, and I had to shovel some gravel out of a culvert or ahead of a culvert, and I wasn't really thinking about it, and I really got a bad stinger in that collarbone, and that's still bothering me now. It set me back a little bit there. Well, there's about a minute of wasted time there. So, anyways, let's get back to ATKs. This is a 1991 406cc. I picked up this bike in Chattanooga, Tennessee, so I call it Chad. And this bike, I got it running and riding. Clutch was stuck on it, but it freed up on the first ride. Put her up into high gear and pulled the clutch and rev it and whatever, and it broke free. So that worked out nice. So I've actually ridden this bike. It had a working front brake on it. It was missing rear brake parts when I bought it. No caliper or mounting plate, unfortunately. And the reservoir was, I used to have it, but it's cracked. It does have a master on it. I might be pirating that thing. So what's happened is I've started taking parts off of this bike, unfortunately. I have another bike that I completely stripped. It's just a roller. It's an 89 406 MX. And I actually rode that bike. But anyways, I took the front caliper off this and put it on another, rebuilt it and put it on another bike. So let's see. I put a new rear fender on this bike. The seat came over from another one. New handlebars and grips that I actually were on another bike. And that's about it. But it's just needs a little work now to get back into running shape, but it's not bad. I put a new back tire on it. It needs a new front tire. It had dual sport tires on it, which was bizarre. But anyways, so that's that bike, Chad, 91 406cc. And this is also a 91 406cc that I've been doing some work on. This one I call CC. This bike came from Florida. So, anyways, what have I done to this bike? It's got new bars on it. Tusk YZ high bends, pillow top grips, new throttle, and I have a new, that is a new clutch cable on this thing, but the clutch is not working. Actually, I have a Magura hydraulic clutch I'm going to install on this bike also. So the shock for this bike was sent out to California to Keith to have him rebuild it, and hopefully I'll get it back soon. Have the spring over on the table there, but let's see. Like I said, the clutch is not working on this bike, but I put new wheel bearings, front and rear, swing arm bearings. Let me think about this. I rebuilt the front caliper. I don't know if that's a new front brake hose or not. It's got a new throttle cable. I might have said that already. All that whole setup there, the Magura whole setup there is new. The shock is coming for it. I have new chain sprockets for it. They're not on it yet. I've been working on the rear brake, rebuilt the master and the caliper. I still don't have any brake. I can't get any fluid pushing through it, and I don't know. Maybe it's the line. So that was going to require some work. I rebuilt this the ATK system there, or amp link, or whatever you want to call it, but the actual ATK. I put new bearings in the sprockets and everything and cleaned everything up really good. And so that's working nice. New IRC VE33, VE35 tires. Let me think. I didn't do anything with the forks on the front of this yet. That could be something that's is needed. I think that's about it for CC. This bike runs and rides. Like I said, doesn't have a rear brake, and the clutch is not working. So that's the two flaws there, and I'll get the shock for it, and it'll be ready to go. I don't think I need much else. It's pretty good. Rebuilt the carbs, got a new air filter. All the bikes have new air filters in them. I don't know. I should write that down. I can't think of everything else. New plastics. Not new side covers, just new front and rear fenders. So, and anyways, this is the bike I've been focusing on recently. I bought it with a lot of stuff done to it, except there was no engine in it, so it was a roller. But I took it all apart because, like I said, I can't lift a lot of weight with this collarbone, and had the engine fully assembled because I can't pull the head off while it's in the frame, or the jug off while it's in the frame. So you have to take it out anyway, unless you take the studs out, which I guess I could have done. But anyways, so it's got a brand new top end in it. Washer piston, first over, rings, wrist pin, bearing. Of course, everything's all new there. Bottom end was good. The bottom end came out of the engine of another 89. This is an 89 406 MX, by the way. So the engine should be good. Clutch seemed good. I didn't put a new clutch in it, but I did just install a Magura hydraulic clutch in it, which made it really nice. The pull was so nice. So got that going in there. And everything looked really good when I had it apart. So this bike has, let's say, powder-coated frame, powder-coated swing arm, new decals. I have decals for the tank. New Tusk CR high bend bars, pillow top grips. Like I said, Magura hydraulic clutch. I rebuilt the master on this. It was in pretty good shape. Brand new brake hose. Rebuilt the front brake caliper. Came from Chad. This is red, by the way. I call this bike REDD. So I painted the pipe. It's got new plastics, side covers, fenders. New one of those. Whatever, that airbox cover, I guess. All the shock was sent to California, to Keith, an American dirt bike, and that was all rebuilt. Brand new silencer. I think that part in there might be new too, that deflector, or that whatever, mud guard or something. Of course, new swing arm bearings, new swing arm bushings, new wheel bearings, front and rear. All the amp A-track stuff in there is brand new. No rear brake on here yet, as you can tell, so I didn't even have a pedal or anything. So that's next up. Rebuilt the carb. Like I said, new top end. Tank's pretty nice on this too. I've been working on that. New front number plate, of course. Oh, new tires. Let's see. I think that's about it. Pretty much new. So, all right, that's update. Oh, this seat is kind of interesting. So here's the standard height seat. This is a tall foam, of course, a corresponding seat cover for it. Never really have seen that before, which is kind of nice because it's kind of cramped up on these bikes. I'm 5'11", and I feel kind of cramped. But it has these IMS foot pegs, which are real nice, came from Keith. And they're lower also than what the standard height was, which is nice. So hopefully I'll have a little more room in here. Kind of push the bars forward a little bit too to try to give me open up the cockpit there. It seemed a little tight for me for all the more I've ridden these bikes, and I've never ridden this one yet. So, but I have ridden these two. So, anyways, that's it. That's the update on the ATKs. These two here are pretty close. Hoping to have them running and riding and racing this season. I hope if I can get healthy and heal up, it'll happen.